In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a paper in current MLA formatting using Microsoft Word. You'll see right here I have an open Word document. The first thing I'm going to do is I need to change my font style and font size. The new default setting in Microsoft Word is for it to open in Calibri and 11-point font. I want to use Times New Roman font. That is the correct MLA font to use. So I'm going to select this drop-down box, go to Times New Roman. These different fonts appear alphabetically, and you'll see Times New Roman is towards the top since I've recently used it. If it wasn't there, I could just scroll down alphabetically and find it. I could also type it in here, and it would appear. So I'm going to select Times New Roman. I'm going to change the size from 11-point to 12-point. Now, I also want to create what's called a header. The header is going to go on every page. It's going to appear on the top right of every page in my document. And for the header, I want it to have my last name and the page number. So in order to do this, I'm going to select the Insert tab on the top left of my Microsoft toolbar. And I'm going to go here, and I'm actually going to select page number, even though it's called a header. Because I want both the page number and text, I'm going to select page number. So when I select that, it asks me where do I want the page number to go, and it offers me different styles. I want it to be plain. I don't want it underlined like it is here. So I'm going to select this plain number 3. That's going to give me simply that page number without anything else on the top of the page. So when I select page number 3, option number 3, you'll see that it creates this header. This dotted line, everything above it is part of the header. Then I can go ahead and type in my last name, add a space. And then when I click under the header, it'll take me right back to my document. Now I want to create what's called the identification area. And this is on the left-hand side. This only appears on the first page. So unlike this header, which is going to go on every page, this identification area is only going to appear on the first page. For the identification area, I want to type in my name. I'm going to type in my instructor or professor name. And for now, I'm just going to type instructor name. I'm going to type in the class. So I might say something like English 121, or maybe composition. I might give it the actual name, something like that. And then the final thing I'm going to enter here in this identification area is the date. The date should be written military style. Most instructors aren't going to make a big deal about whether the date's military style or not. But MLA recommends putting dates military style. So I might do something like 22 of January 2018. So this is my identification. Like I said, this only goes on the first page. But you always want your name, the instructor name, the class, and the date, military style. I'm going to hit enter one more time. Now I want to create a title, and I want to center the title. So right here I'm going to center my text. And I'm going to create a title for my essay. And for now I might say something like U.S. War on Drugs. The more creative your title is, the better, because the title is really the first thing that somebody's going to see when reading your document. But for now I'm just going to create something like this. Hit enter, go back to the left margin. I don't want this centered. I'm going to hit the tab key, and now I'm ready to start typing. And give me a second here while I want my typing to go for more than one line. There we go. I'm going to stop there for now. The last thing I want to do, and I could have set this up before I began as well, but I want everything to be double spaced. I want my identification to be double spaced. I also want my text to be double spaced. So now that I've already started, I'm going to highlight everything that I have. I could also hit Control A, and that would highlight everything that I have so far. But I'm going to go up here to my paragraph drop-down menu, and I'm going to select from here. Right here in this box, it allows me to double space. So right here under line spacing, I'm going to set this to double. The last thing I want to do, and this is very important, I want to check this box right here that says don't add space between paragraphs of the same style. If I do not check this box, every time I hit the enter key to start a new paragraph, Word is going to add an extra space between my paragraphs. And since they're already double spaced, I don't want an extra space. I want my paragraphs to be double spaced just like the rest of my text. So I'm going to go ahead and check this box that says don't add space between paragraphs of the same style. Hit OK. And now my document is double spaced both here on the identification and within the text. And as I continue to type and add more to my paper, it will all be double spaced. The last thing that we need to check, and we shouldn't have to make this change, but you never know if somebody had used the computer before you, they may have changed these settings. But for MLA, you want your margins to be 1 inch all around. So we want a 1 inch margin on the top, a 1 inch margin on the bottom, and a 1 inch margin on the left and the right.